Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Anand Prakassh Educational Academy. I am Bhupesh, Managing Director of the Academy and your mentor for physics. For class 9, we have been studying the chapter motion. We have studied the theory part of it and we are now doing the numericals. Let us continue with some more numericals. First question. Presently, we will do the numericals from uniform motion. First question, a train travels 110 kilometers at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour and next 90 kilometers at a speed of 30 kilometers per hour. Find average speed. This is a very simple question I am giving you. We will complicate this question and see how this question can come in many different ways. So let us first try to solve these questions. S1 is equal to 110 kilometers. T1 we don't know. V1 is equal to 60 kilometers per hour. Similarly, S2 is equal to 90 kilometers. T2 is not known to us. V2 is equal to 30 kilometers per hour. For uniform motion, I have not mentioned the word train travels at uniform motion, at uniform speed. See, when we talk about uniform speed, we are studying the formula V is equal to S upon T. Because in case of uniform motion, acceleration is equal to 0. So V is equal to S upon T or T is equal to S upon V. Using this formula, we get T1 is equal to S1 is 110, V1 is 60, so 11 by 6 hours. Similarly, T2 we can calculate as 90 upon 30 or 3 hours. Total time T is equal to T1 plus T2, which is equal to 11 by 6 plus 3, that is 29 by 6 hours. Total distance S is equal to S1 plus S2, which is 110 plus 90 or 200 kilometers. So we know the formula now. The average speed is equal to V bar is equal to S upon T, that is 200 divided by total time was 29 by 6, so which we can write as 6 into 29. Solve this and we get the final answer. Now, how this question can be complicated? Just look at this data. When we look at this data, I can give you speed here, distance here, I don't give you the time. Second case, I can give you the time, the speed, but don't give you the distance. That means I can manipulate this question into various ways. I have to give you 6 data. If I have 2 different speeds, I have to give you 6 data. I will give you 4 data. Which 4 data? That we have to see. Use the same formula, find out the speed or the total distance, the total time, divide them S upon T and we get the average speed. Next question is not from uniform motion. A person runs a circular track of radius 70 meter 4.5 times. Find total distance, total displacement. Next part of the question, if he takes 20 minutes to complete this run, finds 20 minutes to complete this run, find average speed and average velocity. Now I am not mentioning here that this is a uniform motion. I am not mentioning here that this is a uniform, he is running at a uniform speed. No, because what I am asking you is average speed and average time, average velocity. I have given you the total time. Now, just see, I said 4.5 times. That means he has run 4 circumference plus half circumference. 1 circumference is 2 pi r, which is 2 into 22 by 7 into 70, which makes it 440 meters. So total distance is 4 into 440 plus half into 440. That makes it 1760 plus 220 meters. When we add them together, we get 1980 meters. Total distance he has traveled is 1980 meters. I will come down to displacement in a minute. But before that, let us see the average speed. Now the time is given in minutes. So total time t is equal to 20 minutes. We have to convert it into seconds. That is 20 into 60. That is 1200 seconds. So average speed V bar is equal to S upon T. That is equal to 1980 upon 1200. We can solve this fraction and get the correct answer. So we have found out the average speed also. Now coming down to total displacement. What is important is understanding where the person is, how he is running, visualize the circular track. A person starts from here, goes around 1, goes around 2nd, 3rd, 4th and finishes here, which is diametrically opposite end. If this is the center of the circle, he is here. What is the diameter? 70 meters. So the displacement is the diameter of that 140 meters. Now how we can write it? 140 meters diametrically opposite to the starting point. When we say diametrically opposite, it gives the direction. 140 meters is the displacement. So 140 divided by 1200, we have already calculated the total time, is the average velocity which we can write down as our answer. Okay, now moving down to the questions from the three equations of motion, that is non-uniform motion or uniformly accelerated motion. First question, a vehicle starts from rest and covers a distance of 5 kilometers. Now just see what I am giving. When it attains a speed of 10 meters per second, find. Now I have given you three things. I am asking you to find the other thing. Time taken, acceleration. Now see here, as I said earlier, first we have to write given. What is given? U is equal to 0. I am not writing the unit in front of you. V is equal to 10 meters per second. S is equal to 5 kilometers or 5000 meters. Remember our three equations of motion. V is equal to U plus AT. S is equal to UT plus half AT square. V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. Now, what all things are given here? U is given, U is common in all three. V is given, V is there in this equation and this equation. S is given, S is in this and this. So we can use this equation to find acceleration. Write off V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. V is given as 10, so 10 square is 100 is equal to 0 plus 2 into A into 5000. 5000 into 2 makes it 10,000, so I will write directly 10,000. Or A is equal to 100 upon 10,000, which makes it 0.01 meters per second square. Most important here was this step. Conversion of kilometer into meter was the most important thing. Generally the mistake done is we take 5, we write down 5 here, 10 and acceleration is 10 meters per second square. No. What is important is conversion of the units. All units should be on the same platform. No different units, mingling up of the units, no. Right? Now we have to calculate time. We can use the first equation, V is equal to U plus AT. V is 10, U is 0, 0.01 into T, or 10 upon 0.01 is equal to T. So that gives me T is equal to 10 into 100. Now what will be the unit? We are talking in terms of seconds. So 10 into 100, that is 1000 seconds. So that is how we have to solve these questions. We can have many more questions on it. We will be doing many more questions on it. But yes, I need to know what sort of difficulty you are interested in. Generally, for the board exams, this is sufficient. But when I am preparing for IIT JEE or NEET or something else, we have to go a step further. So, that time we have to open up our minds, think positively, solve positively, and get the positive answers. See you in the next lecture. Till then, take care, be safe, and thank you very much for watching the lectures. Thanks a lot.